Hello, welcome back to Operation Crossbow. This is Japan turn 6. I don't know of any housekeeping, so on to Japan. So it's turn 6, we can't go to stage 3 yet, so that got us stuck there, so we gotta start a new one. I think we're gonna retry for heavy armor, so we'll go for heavy armor and long-range aircraft. Yeah, with it, heavy armor might not be the best choice. They really don't want us to have that, but we did get long-range aircraft to stage 3. That was an 8. Or stage 2. Okay, on to purchases. We have 20 to spend. The pesky British have rated us for 5 with a mere coastal sub. But that's okay, we're going to buy 3 militia, 2 infantry, and 2 marines for all of our money. And on to combat. So, these 3 destroyers are going to pick up a marine each. One is going... Got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a major dockyard there for our boosted movement and land in South Africa. The other 2 are going to go 1, 2 down to next to Aden and drop the marines off there. The light carrier with the tactical is going 1, 2, and the tactical is going 3. It'll land on the light carrier afterwards, attacking Aden. This, I guess it's maxed, so might as well just try and raid, see if we can't squeak out a few extra non-existent IPPs out of that line. But so one sub is going to stay there, the other one is going 1, 2, and raiding here. And this last one that was already here is going 1, 2, 3 to finish the job that the battlecruiser couldn't. This transport in I-6 is picking up the infantry from Kuwait. It's got the major port, 1, 2, 3. Picking up the infantry from Ceylon, dropping 1 in Bengal, 1 in southern India. That should be everything over here. We'll actually take this guy off raiding. Maybe we'll move him. Probably not, but I'd like the option. Siam aligned, so we've got these 3 Siamese infantry from the amazing Siamese recruitment rolls that are going to walk into Malaya across the fort. 2 fighters from the carrier in I-11 are going 1, 2 to join them in that battle. These 2 subs are still raiding, do we want to move that one down? No, that one's going to stay there. These 2 destroyers, one of these was the Siamese destroyer that aligned, are going to pick up the 2 marines from Kyushu. Go 1, 2 to P-41. If the French would like to declare war to attack those ships as they're landing, then go ahead. This heavy cruiser is also coming to bombard. And this, the Siamese torpedo boat will go up as a screening force in case that submarine does want to engage. Yeah, or I guess, no, that wouldn't, no, the sub would engage the continuing force, it doesn't matter. So I get, yeah, the torpedo boat will go there anyway, just in case if they want, if it can take a hit, probably. And the 2 fighters from Formosa are going 1, 2 to Hong Kong. So 2 marines, 2 fighters going to Hong Kong versus that 1 infantry. Queensland Marine is going on the destroyer and going 1, 2 to capture the Solomon Islands. The marine from New Guinea is hopping on the destroyer to attack New Britain. And that should be all for the Japanese. Okay, on to combat. We'll start off with rating. Red is attacker. We'll go with this coastal sub and P59 first. +1. That is 1 damage. This should be cleared. So now there is 1 damage on it. And coastal sub in P50. Red is attacker, +1. That is another damage, which we will put on the Anzac line. So Anzac is once again down 2 to 4. This submarine at a +2. That is 2, or that would be 4 damage, but we can only do 2. So that is 1 damage to the FEC line, 1 damage to the British line. British are down to 21, FEC's down to 10. This sub down here, at another +2, red attacker. That looks pretty good, so that's that line maxed out. 3 damage. And the British are down to 18. Very successful raiding turn. And, yep, on to combat now. We will capture New Britain for free. We will capture the Solomon Islands for free. What else? We capture southern India and Bengal for free. And we capture South Africa for free. So, now on to Aden. Let's get some dice. We've got, it is desert, so our Marines are at 1, and our tactical is at 7, versus militia at 2. 172. There's a hit with our tactical, and the militia missed, so we capture Aden. On to, we'll go Malaya now. So the fort has 2 first strikes at 5. Ouch, that's 2 hits. We'll take it on. The poor Siamese are losing most of their army already. Then we have 1 at 1, because it's mountainous, and a fighter, 2 fighters at 6. Oh, that's not good. And then we have a militia at 4 for the fort. Come on, please don't. Thank you. Okay, pressing on. 162 now. Fort's gone. Alright, thank you. We capture Malaya with heavy Siamese casualties. There was nothing for the coastal artillery to shoot at, so no amphibious assault or anything like that. We did it just as the Japanese really did. So we capture British Malaya. Up next is Hong Kong. We have, it is mountainous, so our Marines are once again at 1. So 2 1s, and fighters once again at 6. 1s and 6. Wow. Alright, we missed. And then they've got a infantry at 5 for the city. How unfortunate, we lost a Marine. That's okay, we'll press on. Alright, they missed, we hit, and that battle's over. And we capture Hong Kong. Get this one. There we go. That should be all the combats for the Japanese this turn. Yep. Unless, of course, the French want to declare war, then we will do a little naval battle before Hong Kong, and hopefully that won't end in disaster. Oh shoot, I forgot to roll. The heavy cruiser was bombarding. Hang on, let me see if I can save that Marine. Nope, nothing changes. Okay. So, we're good there. Now on to non-combat. The 2 fighters are gonna land... Hang on. Yeah, that was right. They're landing back in Formosa. This guy already moved. This destroyer, fleet carrier, and 2 transports. Along with a heavy cruiser. Um, let's see. Two heavy cruisers. We're gonna go 1, 2. Actually, all 4 heavy cruisers. So basically the whole fleet, except 2 transports, are gonna go 1, 2, and then the FEC coastal sub can engage if they want to. If not, then these 2 heavy cruisers will continue moving, and they'll go back into port, and the rest of the fleet, the carrier will stay here. The destroyer, the 2 heavy destroyer, 2 transports, and 2 heavy cruisers will keep going to P-41. If the French submarine now wants to declare war, then go ahead, we'll have a little battle. If not, then the 2 heavy cruisers will turn around and join the fleet carrier, and the destroyer will continue 1 more up to P-32, and the transports have gone as far as they can. They will stop in P-41. Then these 2 fighters will land on the carrier. One of these unused transports will pick up this infantry and land him in Calcutta. One of these heavy cruisers will actually, they came 1-2 with the rest of the fleet, but one of these heavy cruisers will go back. One heavy cruiser is going to stay in port, but the other one's going to come out. Actually, we'll keep 2 heavy cruisers in port. One will stay out, and the 2 transports that didn't do much are going to go in port. This guy can't go in port because he assaulted 2 different land zones. Yeah, that should be good. All right. And then we're going to move this guy here. Motorized to Korea. Cavalry to Korea. Scratch that. Motorized to Eastern Manchuria, cavalry to Korea. Yeah. And that should be all for the Japanese on combat. So we'll place our units. Uh-oh. That's not what is supposed to happen. Sorry, Mongolians. Didn't mean to invade you. Anyway. Two Marines are going to Kyushu. An infantry is going to Rihi. An infantry using this supply path from this shipyard going 1, 2 to this port 1, 2, 3. I am assuming this sub would like to try and interdict. So here we go at 1 or 2. That's unfortunate. So that infantry's dead. Oh well. And militia to Calcutta, militia to Maharashtra, militia to Queensland. This is cleared. And we'll collect our money, which is 32. We have the Solomons for +1 and Malaya for +2. So we're at 35. Yep. Making a decent bit of money now. And that should be everything. So off to the British Commonwealth.